Hello everyone, welcome you all. As you all know that we have started discussing 500 MCQs, highly probable MCQs, which is going to target Prelims 2021. Today we are going to see under the topic called Polity Governance, and also we are covering Indian Yearbook. So here let us start with question number 11. With reference to the 10th ministerial meeting of Mega Ganga Cooperation, consider the following statement. Statement number 1. The new Mega Ganga Cooperation Plan of Action envisages project-based cooperation in areas like science and technology, skill development, and capacity building. It was held in Bangkok and that is present in Thailand. Here we have to choose the correct statement from the given options below. See, the 10th meeting of Mega Ganga Cooperation held in Bangkok, that is Thailand. Therefore, this statement is right. What about statement number 1? See, the ministers adopted the new Mega Ganga Cooperation Plan of Action, that is 2019-2022. See, that envisages project-based cooperation in 7 areas of Mega Ganga cooperation, namely tourism and culture, and education, and then public health, and then traditional medicine, and then agriculture. Okay, traditional medicine, and then agriculture. So, and then very important allied sectors like transport and communication. So, transport and communication, and then here it has added MSME as well as 3 new areas of cooperation. So that is water resource management, and then science and technology, and then capacity building. So this is the information related to Mega Ganga cooperation. And also remember that the 11th ministerial meeting was held in 2020, that is in Vietnam. So kindly remember these facts related to this question. So this concept is very important. Mega Ganga cooperation, kindly go through additional information. With this, the answer is right, both 1 and 2. Therefore, C, both 1 and 2 is the right answer for this question. Let us move on with question number 12. Match the following. Kigeto Holahan. So it is related to which of the following list 2? See, Kigeto Holahan is related to the 10th schedule of the Constitution. Therefore, this statement is right. And then Pottaswamy, that is famous case, it is related to the validity of other right to privacy, which means obviously Prakash Singh case, it is related to the police reform. So let us see the correct statements and correct answers here. Option A is for 2, right? Therefore here, and then Pottaswamy's case, B is related to 3, and then Prakash Singh case, it is related to 1. Therefore the answer would be B. See, this is very important case laws related to the polity. So kindly go through the important details related to this. Let us move on with question number 13. The 26th round of negotiation for the regional comprehensive economic partnership have concluded recently. In this context, consider the following statements. This regional comprehensive economic partnership is billed as the world's biggest trade agreement. It would cover every aspect of economical trade such as goods and services, investment, economic and technical cooperation, IPR, intellectual property rights, rules of origin, competition and dispute settlement. India is not a member of China proposed ASEAN plus 3. Here we have to identify the correct statement. See, this regional cooperation, that is comprehensive economic partnership, is called as mega regional. So remember the word mega regional economic agreement that is being negotiated since 2012 between the 10 ASEAN countries, and then ASEAN is nothing but Association of Southeast Asian Nations. Then their government, and remember 6 FTA countries, that is foreign trade agreement partners also included in this RCEP. Who are the FTP? That is also very important. See, FTA, the foreign trade agreement partners, or simply remember Australia, China, India, Japan, New Zealand, and South Korea. So remember these countries. Okay, Australia, and then China, India, Japan, New Zealand, South Korea. So remember these FTA countries also. See, the RCB negotiations were formally launched in November 12. That is November 2012 at the ASEAN Summit in Cambodia. So remember those important facts. And also remember that it is billed as the world's largest, biggest trade agreement between, because the RCEP countries makes 45% of world population with 33% of its GDP and at least 28% of trade in the world today. Therefore, this is very important, which makes, yes, the statement number 1 is right. See, the RCEP would cover almost every aspect. Therefore, this statement is also right. And also remember that China is also aiming for a free trade agreement between ASEAN, China, Japan, and South Korea. That is ASEAN plus 3, because it has so long for inking RCEP. The India, okay, is not the member of China led ASEAN 3 plus. Therefore, this statement is also right. The four answer would be D, 1, 2, and 3. Let us move on with the question number 13, 14. Which of the following countries are not the member of quadrilateral coordination group? See, it is different from quad group. So remember, it is different from quad group. Quadrilateral coordinate group is different from quad group. The quad group is India, Australia, Japan, and US. So it is related to quad group. What about quadrilateral coordination group? So that is also very important. So the members are USA, China, and then Pakistan, Afghanistan. Okay. See here in 2016, this group has formed to discuss the Afghan-led peace process and reconciliation efforts. Therefore, India is not the member. Russia is not the member. So kindly remember. So therefore, answer would be 2 and 3. B, 2 and 3 is for this question. So kindly remember the difference between quadrilateral coordination group as well as quad group. Let us move on with the next question. The Empowered Expert Committee recommended considering 15 public institutions, 15 private institutions for giving status of institution of eminence. Who was the chairperson of this committee? See, the institution of eminence scheme have been launched in order to implement the commitment of the government towards the higher education institution and to help them become world-class teaching and research institution. The UGC, the Union Grant Commission, considered the report of this Empowered Expert Committee appointed by the government under the chairmanship of Sri N. Gopalaswamy. So, answer would be D. Okay, which means, see, this committee as recommending 15 public institutions and 15 institutions for considering to giving the status of institution of eminence. With this, I'm moving with the question number 16. Consider the following statement regarding Common Service Center. See, it is the initiative of the Ministry of Rural Development. Obviously wrong. See, this is the initiative of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. In short, MITI. So remember, this is very important statement. Therefore, we can eliminate A, C, D. Therefore, straight answer would be B, 2 and 3. Yes, this center act as the access point for the delivery of the various digital services to India in India, to villages in India. This Common Service Center scheme promotes rural entrepreneurship as well as building of sustainable rural livelihoods. Therefore, both the statement here are correct. So also remember very important points like this Common Service Centres India Limited is a special purpose vehicle formed by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology under the Companies Act of 1956 to monitor the implementation of Common Service Centre scheme. With this, I am moving to the question number 17. Which of the following countries are the members of the Mekong Ganga Cooperation? See, this is very important. The Mekong Ganga Cooperation is the initiative of the 6 countries. Okay, remember the names of these 6 countries, namely Cambodia, and then Laos, and then Myanmar, and Thailand, and Vietnam. Thailand and Vietnam are the countries along with India. So kindly remember those things related to Mekong Ganga Cooperation. These are the 6 members countries. Cambodia, yes. And then Laos, yes. Myanmar, yes. Vietnam, yes. Thailand, yes. India, yes. But not the China. Therefore, we can eliminate A, C and D. The answer would be B, 1, 3, 4 and 5 only. With this, I am moving to question number 18. 45th G7 summit was held. See, recently the 47th G7 summit was held. It was hosted by Britain. So kindly remember, 46th G7 summit was cancelled due to the pandemic. It was supposed to be conducted by US. What about 45th G7 summit? It was held in France. Therefore, the answer would be D, France. With this, I am moving to question number 19. Consider the following statement regarding the Supreme Court number of judges amendment bill. The bill fixes the maximum number of judges in the Supreme Court at 30 judges, including the Chief Justice of India. So that is the question here. One has to be very careful with this question. And then originally the strength of the Supreme Court was fixed at 8 including Chief Justice. Yes, this statement is right. What about statement number 1? See, the Supreme Court number of judges amendment bill was signed by the President of India, increasing the number of judges in the Supreme Court from 30 to 33, which excluding the Chief Justice of India but not including. So kindly remember, Chief Justice of India is excluded in this. Okay, therefore the answer would be, so the statement is wrong. The answer would be B, 2 only is the right answer for this question. We can eliminate A and 1. With this, I am giving you few informations related to this. See, at present, sanctioned strength of the judges of course is 30. So kindly remember, the Supreme Court Number of Judges Act 1956 was last amended in 2009 to increase the strength of 25 to 30, which is excluding the Chief Justice of India. But at present the strength is 33 plus 1. So total is 34, which means right now 34 judges present in the Supreme Court. With this, I am moving with question number 20. Consider the following statement regarding legal rights for nature. This question is very important. You may expect this kind of questions this year. Let us discuss few facts related to this. See, giving legal rights to nature means the law can see nature as the legal person. The legal rights for nature enable nature to go to court to protect its right. See, look like statement 2 is wrong, but this statement is right. And then what about statement number 1? Giving legal rights to the nature means the law can see the nature as the legal person. Yes, this statement is also right. So kindly go through more things related to this concept, that is legal rights for nature. Let us discuss why this is very important. See, the legal rights are not the same as the human rights. So the legal person does not necessarily have to be a human being. For example, corporations which are treated in law as the legal person as the way to endow companies with particular legal rights and to treat the company as legally distinct from its manager and shareholder. Yes, Giving natural legal rights means the law can see nature as the legal person, thus creating rights that can be then be forced, that is enforced. And also note down that reverse, okay, the reverse as legal person. Yes, this is right statement since the extension of legal rights to the river is groundbreaking and largely unprotected. So that is also very important. For instance, the rivers have received their legal rights in different ways via legislation or judicial decision for different purposes, that is environmental protection, religious beliefs, and also indigenous values. And by using the different legal forms as the basics for legal rights and personhood. See, if you like this initiative, kindly subscribe and then like this initiative. Here, while you are subscribing and liking this initiative, we will get some satisfaction. You will get some notification. With this, I am concluding this session. We will meet in the next session. Thank you all. Have a good day.